Good morning, Houseplant friends, or good evening, or good night, whatever time of the day it is for y'all. It is currently 6:50 something a.m. in the morning, and I just finished cleaning the apartment. Showing you guys some updates on what's going on in the plant room. You can see like the sunlight pulling through, and it just looks so nice in the plant room. But it's a pretty cloudy day, and we're not gonna be able to see that. But it's all good, and Valentina's here with us. Hey, Mama. Oh, you're so cute, baby. Aren't you so cute? She's super adorable. So first I want to start with, I want to give you guys some little quick updates on like growth. And there is a lot going on, and this literally just caught my eye. So this is a new leaf, and as you guys can see, let me turn on the upper light so you guys can see what's going on. I usually do have the fan on, but if I have it on, it's gonna mess up with the audio, and I just turned it off for this video. Look at this. This is a Monjula Potos, and I ended up buying it on a 4-inch pot. I have two of them. Well, this was a different plant. This is a Potos, but I think it's a Potos Enjoy or Glacier Potos. I get super confused which what type of Potos it is. And I'm gonna be looking back over here and seeing which plants need a little bit of water. I am starting to use saucers. It's a lot easier to water plants. Way like super easy. Yes, darling. You wanna go outside? Yeah, I struggle to like identify this plant because there's so many that look very similar to this one. But this is a separate pot, and this is a Monjula Potos right there, as you guys can see. And I bought it in a 4.5 and like one of those small, you know, close to fine pots you always see in big box stores. Also, I ended up buying her some cut grass. I don't know, here it is. Because I know she likes to like munch on plants, but that's just, you know, cats. And I ended up buying this kit at Walmart. It was like $2 something. So this would be super fun. I'm probably gonna do it today and give you guys some updates. But yeah, we can do this in this video as well. Back to this plant. It's a beautiful Monjula Potos, beautiful leaf, and oh my god, it's starting to get prettier. These are east-facing windows, by the way. Also, this money tree, I am using my favorite grow lights. You already know. If you've been on my channel, you know how much I preach about these lights, because oof. And this was a very small leaf like last week, like literally like this, or almost like this, between those two like sizes. And now look at her, mature, just beautiful. And now look at all of these new leaves that is pulling through. This one over here, and then usually there's more over here. When it matures, it has more leaves pulling through. Look at that. Oh, she is so happy. I am going to be rotating her so she can get some good amount of light. And even then, she gets 2 grow lights from here, and then my humongous grow light, I forgot, I think it's Bloom Plus, but I have it on my big one setup because it's just perfect for it. And also, talking about the big one setup, you guys, look at this. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that I always do this like almost every single day to compare the sizes. Not compare, but like give you guys updates on like how it has grown. And 4 days ago, it was just like this, and now look at it. Oh my god, very stunning. And everybody's like saying it's thick, she's fat, she's going to be big, and yes, she is, you guys. I'm just so excited and beyond grateful and blessed that I even have this plant. My grandma was so super sweet. It was a lot, oh my god, Lord have mercy. It was very bushy, and she ended up taking a lot of propagations from it and a lot of cuttings. And she ended up giving me the rest, and oh my god. I'm so excited to send her some pictures and just show her what's going on, because like this is just amazing. And I cannot wait. I'm sorry, I'm saying my filler words so much, but beyond excited for this. There's also new points over here, this one, and then this would develop into a new leaf as well. And then if you look right over here, it's going to be another, I forget what we call it, but it's gonna get even more bushier, which I'm really excited. And I do have my Hoyas now. This one needs watering like really bad, and that one's doing really good. My Philomicans, I know that she needs like a good amount of water as well, a good bottom watering session, so I will put her down and put her in a little saucer. Also, my Calete orbifolia is doing amazing, and I'm gonna rotate her so she gets equal amount of light everywhere. And then the golden was a Calete, as you guys can see, new points. And my neon potos that was in the living room, sorry, dining room, the high table, ended up placing it in the plants room because I feel like she will appreciate that humidity a lot more. And I also ended up putting my other grow lights that I have for these bottom shelves because they were super dark and I couldn't really put any plants in there, and now I can. So over here I have like plants that I like need a little bit of a boost or are going through a lot, or like I guess you can say like plants that you will find in the clearance section, and also just some like, you know, cactuses and succulents. For example, my ficus, what do you call it? Ficus benjamina. I forgot to water her, and yeah, that's one of those plants that that everybody knows that it's very finicky, and if you don't water it, or if it doesn't get enough light, or even if you move it when it matures, it drops leaves like crazy. I also have my orchid because I know she will appreciate some light. My calatheas, this one over here in this green pot, I ended up placing like a little propagation of a snake plant and some string of dolphins. And over here is my calathea medallion that I ended up botching, but she will bounce back, and as you guys can see, there's some fungus gnats. So I need to buy some sticky traps. My Prince of Orange. Yep, I've been struggling with it so much, but I think it will be happier in this spot. Also, these mystery plants that was in the calathea, not calathea, Manjula potos, and people were saying it was reverting, but some of y'all were saying it's a global green. So I ended up taking some cuttings a while back and propagating it by nodes, and as you guys can see, there is more leaves pulling through. And look, this is a new leaf, same variegation, and also, you know, white. So she's starting to get really, really bushy, and I cannot wait to see what happens in the spring. Also, my philodendron micans in the back, getting some good light, and string of hearts that I propagated by the butterfly method in the fall, beginning winter, and as you guys can see, it's starting to just grow like crazy. So a lot of good stuff happening over here as well. The bottom over here in my other section, these are just plants that I think they will appreciate a lot more light, or like my stable blue that I was propagating by nodes needed a boost, and as you guys can see, it's just doing so much better. My lemon philodendron, my white calathea fusion, begonias, Virgata aloe vera, polka dot begonia, which is doing so lovely, and some other plants. But yippity yup. So this ended up, I forgot to water it, ended up getting lost like in the back of the shelves, but now I have it like where I can see it. And this is a really, really bad leaf, and we might clean some leaves as well. Not so sure. I don't want to make this video super, super long, but now there's a new leaf, as you guys can see, developing, and I'm just so excited because she ended up placing this one, I think last week, and now she's going to push out another one. And they're all getting my favorite grow lights, so like the good amount of light. My air plants just doing their thing. Now there are some plants that, you know, are going through some stuff right now. Not everything in the plant room is doing amazing, since this is real life. My Maranta developed this yellow leaf, and usually it's normal, but it's normal if it's an old leaf, and it was one of the new ones, so I need to check on the soil and see what's going on. Also, you know, checking on. Ooh. Okay, so usually to make my Marantas and Calatheas more bushy, what I do, I just cut it and I propagate it back in the soil, and as you guys can see, these two were some plants that I popped back in, and I was gonna get more bushier, just like my other Maranta, this one, which is in the very back, and she might need a cleanup, so we might see what's going on. And oh my god, look at this Trustar Strumante. This was a new leaf, and now it's putting out another one. Super fun. New leaves over here as well. And these only get fish tank water, all of my Calatheas and Marantas, except a while back I ended up mixing with a little bit of micro fertilizer to give them a boost, since they're doing so good. And I really want to take some pictures with this one because literally I was gonna toss it out. It was dead, like there was no leaves, they were all bad. And I think I've said this before, a lot of times I ended up botching it just with a lot of my other Calatheas, and it pushed out so much good growth. And I always make sure that the soil is moist and she's getting good amount of light as well. Oh, look at the sun. And some other fun stuff. I also have my Hoya Compacto over here, getting some good light. Usually this light is on, but I ended up turning it off because I really want to water this corn plant. It is dry, and I always wait until it's bone dry. Then I'm gonna give it some fertilizer and some other stuff, because I also ended up cleaning it since it was going through some stuff. But it looks a lot better, and I'm gonna just give it a little bit of a boost with some fertilizer. Hoya Compacto just doing its thing. That's basically what I want to like talk about, other than like, look at this. This is my Golden Goddess Philodendron. And this was a new leaf. No, it's this one. Well, which one is it? Was it its new leaf? I don't know. It's putting out so many new ones. Here's a new one. It's developing another one. Another one para acá. But look at this. It's always so much fun seeing what's happening. Okay, and oh my god, my cactus. Thanksgiving cactus needs some water. One more thing that I want to show y'all is my Birkins. New leaf, another new leaf, and over here as well. That's basically it. So yeah, let me put the camera down and let's clean some plants. But first I want to try this out. So we're gonna see how to do this, and I'll read the directions in the back. Alrighty, so let's open the packaging. This is going to be so much fun. So we ended up doing this a while back. It was the spring, and Nico, our white cat, which is now with my mom, she's really, really happy over there with her. They ended up really going crazy with the cat grass, and this is cat grass, right? Sweet greens. Healthy natural greens cats crave, and an easy to grow grass seed kit. Fun. Here are the seeds. Really, really big. I'm guessing this is where the mix is at. And it doesn't have any drainage holes from what I saw. Okay, so there is no draining holes in this thing. So okay, dokie. Alrighty, so I'm gonna get a little bit more soil, and I'm also gonna puncture some holes in the bottom so there is some drainage. And yeah, here's my little bin. Instead of using this, we're gonna use a regular pot. And here's a saucer. So let me get some soil. This is just some basic Miracle-Gro potting mix, and I ended up adding a little bit more perlite. It's just what I'm using as of now. And this is from Dollar Tree, by the way. So they have these really big pots right now, and they're for $1, and it's literally such a steal. And super fun because spring is coming up, and I really want to grow some veggies, but I live in apartments. It's going to be really interesting to do. So I'm going to cut this open. Maybe I should put a little bit of this so we can place the seeds. Okay. I'm just gonna sprinkle this on top. Now, yes, this is super close and just buried together, but it doesn't really matter since it's grass, and oh my god, some of this is all just going in the air. Should have done this in the balcony. It's grass, and it's just going to be like a little quick moment, so once it grows, she can just destroy all the grass, and I could like, you know, take care of the grass again, let it grow back, and then just give it to her otra vez. Pero like, just little moments for her that she can enjoy. So this is already done. I'm gonna go and water it. I'm gonna give it a grow light, and I'll give you guys some updates and future videos. Alright, let me get fill my guns, some water. And I need to water because the leaves are starting to curl. And I'm pretty sure it needs a good amount of water. Also, it's really dry. And this plant needs to get repotted again. And I'm gonna also give it some better potting mix, but I won't do that until the spring. A little bad leaf, but it's an old leaf, so it's perfectly fine. Okie dokie. Alrighty, because I'm a little bit lazy and I do not want to put it in the little cat litter that I always use to bottom water my plants. I'm just gonna use a regular, oh my gosh, a regular saucer to water her. And these plants have already been done. And so this begonia was almost gonna die, but basically you just gotta keep the soil really, really moist. I noticed that since I haven't let it dry out anymore, she's been doing really, really good. And also my other begonia that I got from HEB, and I do have to, you know, take off the bad leaves, but she's been getting really, really bushy, and I just want to repot her and give her a cute little pot. Rex begonia, but I'm pretty sure that's not the actual name. Any other plant that needs water? Let me see. You know what? I'm also just gonna put her. I had this on the windowsill, but I'm gonna put it back up just to water it. Let me get some agua. Now I feel like my Syngonium needs water. Maranta looks really good. I don't even know if you guys can see what I'm doing. Oh look, there's a little bit of sunlight. So that Syngonium, I'm gonna cut off the dead leaf and check if it needs water. It looks to me like it needs a little bit of a good watering, but I'm gonna double check since I don't want to give it root rot. And it's a little moisture meter that I always promote since it does help a lot. Sometimes it looks like it's thirsty, but in reality, it's something else. And when it's not really thirsty, you give it a watering, you can, you know, develop root rot on your plant. So let's put it. Okay. It's on red, but I'm gonna water it in 2 days. Gonna let it dry out a little bit more. Okay. As you guys can see, it's starting to go towards the grow light, so I'm gonna just rotate it. A little bit of sunlight is coming through. Let me show you the 74 Fahrenheit and 81% humidity. Look at this leaf. I just love Brazils. I'm currently looking for a silver splash. No, hold on. There's just so many different like philodendrons. Silver stripe philodendron or cream splash philodendron or real philodendron. They all look similar to me. There's a little bit of differences, but it's a very stunning. It's basically like this, but it's like white or cream white. So on the hunt for one of those. Cute. Alrighty, so let me check on the humidifier. I said I was gonna clean it, but the video's already way too long, so I might do this in another video. Maybe how I clean my humidifiers and update it, because the last time I did one of those videos, it was 7 months ago. But I'm gonna let it dry out. So once it tells me I need to, like, you know, refill it with water, I'm gonna go and film a video on cleaning it before I fill it up with water again. So thank you so much for watching, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this one. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. Alrighty, bye.